Well, we all are back. Thanks for staying with Good Morning Vale. Dale Versteegen has joined me. He's here to represent Walking Mountains, and if that does not sound familiar to you, you might understand Gore Range Natural Science School. Walking Mountains is a new name for the Gore Range Natural Science School. Good morning.
Morning. How are you today?
I'm doing just great. Thanks for coming in. I like it when you come in because I always learn something.
Yeah, we always like to have something new coming up, and we try and do that with all our programs. So if you've already been on one of our programs this summer, come along again because you'll probably find something new as well.
Absolutely. Programs designed for kids or adults or everybody?
Everybody. So you can go to the Vale Nature Centre, there's Camp Eco Fun going, there's wildflower walks, birding walks, then at the top of Vale itself at our Nature Discovery Centre, at 11 and 2 there's a free guided hike.
Wonderful.
You can check out our website and actually schedule time with me out in the wilderness where I'll meet you on a trail, and we can hike up for around 3 hours all day if you'd like to.
I think that's fantastic. Yeah. And you have a new campus being built, don't you?
We do. Over near where Pizza Hut used to be, on the Butt Creek Road area. We've started. Buildings are going vertical as we speak. So
Yay!
We're really looking forward to it. It'll really help us expand into the community and get some more programming going.
That's awesome. That's a great location. Yeah. I want to talk about this. This is a great picture that you brought. You say I've seen these around.
Yes.
I don't remember seeing them around. I see the big black birds, but...
You do. So as you're driving around through the valley along I-70, hiking around, you'll occasionally look up and see some very large blackbirds.
Yes.
And we have the American crow and the raven, and we also have this guy, which is the turkey vulture.
Now, I assumed when I was seeing these big black birds that it was a raven or a crow. But these are much bigger.
Much bigger. Wingspan of up to around 6 feet.
Wow.
The leading edge of the wing, and if you turn around, you'll see this. The leading edge of the wing, so in this area, is quite dark and black, and then you get this light coloration through the body and the tail.
They're beautiful.
Yeah, amazing birds. The head on them is bald because they are a vulture, and they're eating carrion, which is dead animals.
Okay.
So they'll be flying up in the air, and they'll get on thermals, and it's been recorded they can go for 6 hours of flight without beating their wings once.
Wow.
So with these large wings and how broad they are, they can really feel that warm air lift. And with the weather we've got at the moment, they'll be out and flying around.
So you're telling me that if I see one of these, I'm going to know exactly what it is because they are so big and so impressive.
Yeah.
And they fly up and down the I-70 corridor?
You'll see them circling in thermals. You may occasionally see them in groups. Yesterday, I think I saw around 15 in one thermal. And they're scouring the area for these dead animals that have either been killed by another predator in the area and there's waste material left, or they're looking for things that are still from freeze mortality from the winter.
Right.
And they're going in and they're consuming it and helping with that decomposition and recycling of matter into the environment.
Right.
And it's really great because they can eat rotten meat. And if you and I were to do that, we get sick.
Very.
Very, very sick. With these animals, though, they can sit there and they can consume it, and their stomach acid is strong enough with different chemicals to actually kill the bacteria. So they can handle doing that.
Well, I'm going to be on the lookout for these guys now. I mean, I'm amazed that we have a bird this big here in the valley.
And at 200 yards away, they can sit there, 200 feet, they can sit and smell a dead mouse in under leaf litter. So their sense of smell is incredible. They're really cleaning up everything. Eyesight is amazing, but it's really their smell that gets them in. And there's different oil companies that utilize this. So if there's a leak in a gas line somewhere, they'll actually put the smell of carrion in there and then look for circling vultures, and that's how they'll find where the leak is. So they'll see a pressure differential, and then they'll try and find it, and rather than going out over miles upon miles of piping and trying to find it, they'll put a scent in there, and they'll wait for the vultures.
Very useful bird.
Very useful bird.
Wow, that is so cool. How do we find out more about your programs so that the kids can learn things like this? I think it's fantastic.
Best way is jump online, walkingmountains.org, and you'll see up in the top right-hand corner there's a link for programs. You can sit there and you can look for youth programs, children's programs, or adult programs. Fascinating,
Dale. Thank you so much for coming in. I appreciate it. Okay, now everyone has to go out there and look for the turkey vulture. They're out there. Look for them. Pretty cool. 6-foot wingspan and more. So you can check that out. If you have any questions, 827-9725 is the number to call. You can go to walkingmountains.org for more information on their programs as well. Great programs for kids and adults. We'll be right back.